Hey everybody, and welcome to Leia's Lair. In this episode, I have prepared a quiz to determine who your love interest would be in the Star Wars universe. If you're enjoying the videos, please give them a like, share, and subscribe to the channel so I can continue making them for you. Now, before we begin, grab a pen and paper or something to keep track of your answers and scores. After each question, select one response that aligns with how you choose to be in the Star Wars universe. It will then reveal how many points each response is worth. Add that number to your tally. At the end, we'll add up all the points from the questions to determine which result you got. Alright, let's begin. Question 1. You see your love interest is struggling with something. Do you A. Send a droid to help them. You want to help but don't want to be too direct. B. Go over and playfully tell them they're doing it wrong. C. Let them struggle. You'll play hard to get. D. Move over to help them without asking if they need help. E. Ask them if they need any help. It will show them you are kind. Question 2. Your love interest asks you to join them in ruling over an evil empire.
I want you to join me. We can rule together and bring a new order to the galaxy.
Do you A. Kill them and take over the empire yourself. You'll get any love interest once you're the ruler. B. Stop pursuing them. You can never love someone who rules an evil empire. C. Tell them no thanks for now. This is moving way too fast. You'd like to be able to take it slow. D. Decline and try to convince them to abandon ruling for you. E. Accept their invitation. You'd love to be second in command to them. Question 3. While in a shop on Tatooine, you get hit on by a slave.
Are you an angel?
What?
An angel. I heard the deep space pilots talk about that. They're the most beautiful creatures in the universe.
Do you A. Tell them you're not interested in slaves. B. Tell them you're strictly here for business. C. Ask them out on a date. They are pretty charming. D. Flirt back with them. It's just harmless fun anyways. E. Tell their owner you feel uncomfortable so they can be punished. Question 4. You and your love interest are about to be executed.
Don't be afraid.
I'm not afraid to die.
Do you A. Take this opportunity to tell your love interest how you feel about them. B. Try to bargain with them to save your love interest's life. Executing you should be enough. C. Try to bargain with them to spare your life. They only need to execute one of you, right? D. Kiss your love interest. You're going to be executed anyways. Better have one last kiss. E. Do nothing. Take this time to think of a plan for your escape. Question 5. You have a moment alone with your crush.
I don't like sand. It's coarse, rough and irritating, and it gets everywhere.
Do you A. Do nothing. The ball is in their court. B. Flirt with them. There's no harm in that. C. Ask them to marry you in secret. Nothing can go wrong here. D. Leave them be. It is forbidden to carry attachments. E. Kill. I mean kiss them. Yes, kiss. Question 6. Your love interest is murdered in front of you by your enemy. Do you A. Shrug it off. These things happen. There are more love interests out there. B. Try to heal them. You cannot live without them in your life. C. Hold them in your arms. Tell them how much you love them. D. Lash out and get revenge on your enemy. How dare they do this? E. Take this opportunity to escape from your enemy. Question 7. You find out the one you love has apparently killed innocent children.
Anakin has turned to the dark side. I have seen a security hologram of him killing younglings.
Do you? A. Refuse to speak to them. You cannot be associated with the murderer of children. B. Question them. You don't believe what you're hearing. C. Try to convince them to see their mistake. They're going down a path you can't follow. D. Don't let it bother you. So they killed some younglings. They probably had it coming anyways. E. Kill your love. You can't let them get away with this. Question 8. Your love interest tells you they love you.
I love you.
Do you? A. Tell them, I know. B. Give them a passionate hug. C. Laugh at them. Keep them in the friend zone for now. D. Admit you love them back. E. Give them a passionate kiss. Question 9. How did you meet your love interest? A. You killed their last lover. B. In the library. C. In a bar on Coruscant. D. While on a mission. Question 10. What is the most important quality in a love interest? A. Looks. They must be hot. B. Status. They must be rich and famous. C. Personality. They must be a great person. D. Combat. They must be able to handle themselves. Alright, that was the last question. Good job on finishing the quiz. Now just add up all the points from the questions and we'll find out which result you have in the Star Wars universe. Between 10 and 17, you got Padme Amidala or Obi-Wan Kenobi. Padme Amidala was a human female from the planet Naboo. She was Queen of Naboo who became a senator of the Galactic Republic. Although she could be naive, she was an extremely thoughtful individual. Obi-Wan Kenobi was a Force-sensitive human male from the planet Stujin. He was a Jedi Master of the Galactic Republic. Although he could be defiant at times, he was wise beyond his years. Between 18 and 22, you got Leia Organa or Luke Skywalker. Leia Organa was a Force-sensitive human female from the planet Alderaan. She was a princess of Alderaan, a member of the Imperial Senate, and was a leader in the Rebel Alliance. Although she could be impatient and had a fiery temper, she was fierce, outspoken, headstrong, and caring. Luke Skywalker was a Force-sensitive human male from the planet Tatooine. He was a Jedi Master during the reign of the Galactic Empire. Although he was known to be impulsive and impatient, he was also idealistic and wise beyond his years. Between 23 and 27, you got Shaak Ti or Poe Dameron. Shaak Ti was a Force-sensitive Togruta female from the planet Sheely. She was a Jedi Master of the Galactic Republic. Although she was highly independent and liked to operate alone, she showed a great affinity for teaching. Poe Dameron was a human male from the planet Yavin 4. He was a pilot and served as a captain in both the New Republic and later the Resistance. Although he had a strong sense of commitment and duty, he was also known to be arrogant. Between 28 and 32, you got Rey or Finn. Rey was a Force-sensitive human female from the planet Jakku. She was a scavenger who became a Jedi. Although unsure of herself and her own strengths, she possessed a heart full of generosity and willingness to help others. Finn was a human male from an unknown location. He was a stormtrooper who became a leader in the Resistance. Although easily susceptible to fear and stress, he was very protective of those he cared about. Between 33 and 37, you got Aayla Secura or Lando Calrissian. Aayla Secura was a Force-sensitive Twi'lek female from the planet Ryloth. She was a Jedi Master of the Galactic Republic. Although she was sometimes mischievous, she was an intelligent and compassionate individual. Lando Calrissian was a human male from the planet Socorro. He was a smuggler, gambler, and card player who became in charge of Cloud City and a leader in the Rebel Alliance. Although he was known to be a smooth talker and quite charming, he was also able to motivate others. Between 38 and 42, you got Ahsoka Tano or Han Solo. Ahsoka Tano was a Force-sensitive Togruta female from the planet Sheely. She was a Jedi Padawan of the Galactic Republic. Although known to be snarky and stubborn, she was generous and kind-hearted. Han Solo was a human male from the planet Corellia. He was a smuggler who became a leader in the Rebel Alliance. Although quite cynical and disagreeable, he was brave and loyal. Between 43 and 47, you got Sabine Wren or Anakin Skywalker. Sabine Wren was a human female from the planet Crow Nest. She was a Mandalorian warrior and a leader in the Rebel Alliance. Although she was free-spirited and had a hard time following instructions she disagreed with, she was driven by an artistic desire. Anakin Skywalker was a Force-sensitive human male from the planet Tatooine. He was a Jedi Knight of the Galactic Republic. Although he is known to be reckless and arrogant, he also showed commitment to things other than himself. Between 48 and 52, you got Jyn Erso or Cassian Andor. Jyn Erso was a human female from the planet Valt. She was a criminal who became a soldier and pivotal member of the Rebel Alliance. Although she had a rebellious attitude, she had a clear sense of right and wrong. Cassian Andor was a human male from the planet Fest. He was a soldier, pilot, and intelligence officer for the Rebel Alliance. Although he was committed, quiet, and reserved, he would not hesitate to commit morally questionable acts when necessary. Between 53 and 57, you got Qi'ra or Armitage Hux. Qi'ra was a human female from the planet Corellia. She was a criminal working for the White Worms gang before becoming a top lieutenant of the Crimson Dawn organization. Although she was quite charming, she was a fighter willing to do what it took to survive. Armitage Hux was a human male from the planet Arcanus. He was a general of the First Order. Although he was seemingly sadistic in nature, he was quite ambitious to reach his goals. Between 58 and 62, you got Aurra Sing or Kylo Ren. Aurra Sing was a near-human female from the planet Nar Shaddaa. She was a bounty hunter. Although she could demonstrate loyalty to those around her that were deemed useful, she was quite selfish and ruthless. Kylo Ren was a Force-sensitive human male from the planet Chandrila. He was the master of the Knights of Ren and became supreme leader of the First Order. Although he was heavily conflicted, he would often let his temper get the better of him. Between 63 and 70, you got Asajj Ventress or Darth Maul. Asajj Ventress was a Force-sensitive Dathomirian female from the planet Dathomir. She had been a slave, a Jedi Padawan, an assassin of the Sith, a Night Sister, and a bounty hunter. Although she was known to have a quick temper, she was also very cunning and swift. Darth Maul was a Force-sensitive Zabrak male from the planet Dathomir. He was a Sith Lord who later became the leader of the criminal organization Crimson Dawn. Although ruthless and vengeful, he did show genuine care to those closest to him. Interested in finding out more about who you'd be in the Star Wars universe? Check out my other quizzes. Anyways, I hope you had fun completing the quiz. So which one did you get? Let me know down below in the comment section. And remember to like, share, and subscribe to the channel for more great videos to come. I hope to see you all again in Leia's Lair.